Coming up on today's episode. Good morning, YouTube. Here on a Friday morning, 9:51 now is the time. Day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Oh, if I've heard that once, I've heard it a million times. I'm getting so sick of it, I can't hardly stand it. That's my feeling about that. Anyway, I'm sure there are lots of folks out there who think it's the greatest time of the year to get the bargains and stuff like that, but I am not one of those. I think it's just another day on the calendar, and of course the retailers, they want you to buy. So, anyway, it is what it is. Part of the season, I reckon, isn't anymore. It didn't used to be, but somebody got a bright idea to do that. So, anyway, hope everyone had a enjoyable Thanksgiving dinner and such. I know I did. I ate too much. That's to be expected, I think. Perhaps not. I don't know. I know I went to the doctor Wednesday, and I told him, he was not complimenting, but saying how good I was doing on my weight, and I said, yeah. I said, but that'll change tomorrow. He said, yeah, I know. So anyway, it did. Like I said, we had all the good food. Most of the food was prepared by my granddaughter Jordan, and then my daughter Autumn. She did the turkey, and so it was good, really good. They're both good cooks, and like I said, I enjoyed it dearly. And then afterwards, after everybody had their fill of pie and all that stuff, and we decided to play some cards. We play the simple games, hearts, oh heck, things like that. And I lost all the games we played, but I enjoy playing because spending time with your family, that's the best thing there is, I think. So, like I say, my daughter Autumn and her husband generally don't get along playing cards very well because she doesn't like the way he plays, and he's a different. He doesn't have the playing, whatever you want to call it. Not skill. I won't say skill. It's not really a skill. It's the attitude or whatever that everybody in our family had, and you know what I mean. It's just a different way of playing, and his he equates it to tries to break it down into logic and things like that, and of course card games are mostly purely about luck of the cards, so it's just whatever you get, you play. So anyway, but we had fun. Like I said, I didn't get home till it was about 12:30. I didn't get to bed till about 1 o'clock last night. So I don't do that very often, and like I say, it's enjoyable once in a while, and I had a good day, and it was a great time. So I was very happy. Kennedy, Lexi's baby, of course, she was out there, and she was just running around everywhere, having the biggest time of her life, because they pretty much let her run around the house out there, and she doesn't get to do that here much, because I've got stuff all over this house, and she'd get into everything. So and she had a good day, and of course my oldest granddaughter's great-granddaughter Lady, she had fun, and everything, like I said, was good. Now my grandson Billy and his new wife Christy did not get to attend because apparently they both have been tested for the virus and may be positive, and they didn't want to, until they knew for sure, they didn't want to come around. So I understood that. So, anywho, like I say, it was a good day in general, and so we're happy about that. I got to see what Bob said. Bob just told me there was a possible blizzard for us Monday and Tuesday. That's something to look forward to, right? um, I did get a flu shot the other day when I went to the doctor, and so that's good, I guess. Um, the other thing I wanted to bring up here is the idea that Carl and I have had, thinking about doing, I guess you would call it a podcast, uh, where we do some interviews with people on YouTube and stuff like that. I think we're going to do it via Zoom. We tried Skype first, and Skype won't work with my Linux because they don't have the NDI plugin for Skype in Linux. I don't know why, but they don't. So everything else works fine. But what we did was with Zoom, we used OBS to capture the screen of the Zoom meeting, and then we'll use that in our broadcast and go out to YouTube from there. But this is we're just in the planning stages right now. We've been doing some testing. You may have noticed it on our channels and stuff like that. But we're just kind of playing around with the idea now and seeing what we want to do with it. And once we come up with something, we'll let you see. We may do some more testing. Last time we tested, I think we just did it privately and actually unlisted, so that it didn't bother people. And we're trying to get this done enough to where it's not going to be really buggy, but there's going to be bugs no matter what. It's just unavoidable when you do stuff like this, especially when you're new at it. So it's not a big deal one way or the other. Camera, I did not get to play with much other than what you saw. The footage test I did the other day in the car. I know that wasn't much. I'm sorry about that, but it's just the way it's been working. Too much stuff going on to do it. Today looks like it may be a sunny day. I might be able to get outside and get some halfway decent footage and stuff like that. So, excuse me. So we'll see about that and see how that works out, and maybe I can get that done. So Lexi's gone to Walmart, I believe, right now, and with the baby, and so I've got a little open window here to do a little chat while I'm sitting here, and so I thought I would try to take advantage of that and get some flapping done. This is Friday, it's a Friday flap. So I like I say, the main topic, I guess, was the holiday, and that was good. And I hope everybody else had a good Thanksgiving. Really, one of the times of the year I enjoy most probably is Thanksgiving. It's like I say, it's good food, good family time, stuff like that, and I really like that. So, what else is going on? Bob says he has the DigiKey order and has split it into his part, my part, and he has it in a box. So he will be sending that to me. I have sent him the board as I told you the other day. And I just asked him a while ago if he got it yet. Of course, the mail hasn't run yet, but it will be shortly. Maybe he'll get it. He said it wasn't in the informed delivery, but those boards, the ones they sent me from the Antique Wireless, was not in my informed delivery either, because they're non-machinable. All the informed delivery information comes from machinable mail. Is done at the sorting facility of the post office, not at the local post office. But before it even gets to the local post office, those letters that are addressed to your address are separated as far as electronically, and they are put into the informed delivery system or whatever, and that's where you get the information for that. So if it doesn't go through the machines that sort, then it doesn't get in the informed delivery. They claim that they are working on that and will eventually get magazines, things like that are non-machinable, and stuff that currently doesn't get machined, that they will be able to do that. But that's been slow in coming, so it's not a problem to me. I don't really care. But like I said, it's just hopefully it got there, because it's been about a week since I mailed it, so I'm hoping it will be there today. and he can get his started on his if he wants. And let me see what he said. He's telling me it's going to be 15 to 18 degrees. That'll be fun. Lots of fun. Oh, we like to have fun here in Indiana. And so anyway, my screen just went dark. A screensaver, which I don't know. Oh, I got it back now. But I don't know where it comes from. It just kicked in, and if I don't move this cursor around a little bit, I have to do that. That's one of the challenges I've been working on with this Zoom type thing, and working with OBS. Is I noticed the last, or actually the first test we did with Zoom, you could see my mouse cursor every time I moved it and things like that, and that's not good. So I think I've got that shut off now to where it won't be affecting us at all. And I've been working, trying to figure out OBS. I don't know if anybody of you guys out there use OBS, but I thought I could get the automatic or the advanced screen or scene sorter or whatever it's called, to where it would automatically play the scenes one after the other, and so that's something I thought maybe we could do and get done, but I can't figure it out. So sometimes the software is just smarter than I am, and I have a problem figuring it out. So that's just the way it works. But anyway, I'm hoping this will be of interest to everybody. I think what we're going to try to do is kind of come up with something to help maybe new channels, and that we find that maybe needs are good channels that need a little extra push to maybe get some new subs and things like that. That's kind of an idea that we're kicking around as far as what we're doing here, but so I don't know if it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. That's the way it works. But it's something for us to play with mainly. It's just we like to play, us guys that are retired, and of course, I kind of forget sometimes that there are people out there working still, and they can't always do things when I want to do them. But like I said, I was supposed to kind of get with Greg of Greg's Vintage Workshop yesterday after I got home, but turned out I didn't get home to almost well, it was like say it was 12:30, and so I went ahead and sent him an email and said it was just too late to do it. And so he did get back with me today and say, yeah, maybe we get done this afternoon. But he's one of the first ones that we're going to do, not the first, but he will be on the first couple of these little interviews that we're going to do. We're going to try to do these on a regular basis. No promises. You guys know how regular basis things go with me and probably Carl, and like I said, it's just we'll do the best we can to try to bring you some of these on a kind of semi-regular basis. If anything else, kind of depends on how well it goes over as also. In addition to the subs that we hope will get the featured channel, we're also hoping to increase our visibility as well. I think that's given. But at the same time, we kind of wanted to do something different with the live thing, and this is different. It will be like I say, a three-way type Zoom meeting between Carl and myself and whoever we are talking to, and so that's the way we're going to start it out, and it may change over time because it's just as we get different ways of doing things. Like I said, we're using a Zoom now because the Zoom is free, and you get up to 40 minutes, I think, on a meeting, which we're going to try to keep these to 20 to 30 minutes each session, and I think that'll be a decent little program, and it won't be that long. And we're like I said, we're trying to let the person that we're interviewing promote their channel any way they want to. They can send us any kind of documents they want to flash up on the screen or whatever, and have it promote whatever they want to promote as far as their channel is concerned. So that's the plan, and hopefully that will work out. And I'm hoping it's something to do. I don't want to let this consume all of my time. I still want to do my electronics thing, you know what I'm saying, and my videos. And so, I'm working on this kind of in the background. I'm sure Carl is also. I mean, Carl, I think today Carl is working on his trailer from his wind experiences recently. He had some damage to his trailer and his mobile home, and so um, I think that's what he's doing today. I think he mentioned that the other day, that Friday was the day that they were planning to do that. So wish him luck with that. I, I, my parents lived in a mobile home for years and years and years and years, and as long as my dad was alive, he was the one that kept it up. But once he died, then I was the one that my mother contacted to fix things. And anybody that has worked on mobile homes, and Bill, I think um, they're not put together the best of. They don't use the best materials. They don't use uh, a lot of different things where a regular house would have. But I guess you have to kind of do the best you can with what you have, and that's what we did, kind of piece it together. And so again, wish Carl luck with getting that done and get it back to a normalcy, and that'll be good. Um, so that's what's going on here. I don't want to make this so long that it's terrible, but uh, I'm wishing you guys, hoping you guys think that's a good idea, and you might let me know in the comments if you think it is a good idea, or any suggestions you have um, for something we might try with that, because we're always open to trying new things, um, and so let's just Bill, I know you're listening out there. I know you like to watch my flapping videos. We would like to get you on eventually, if you're up to this. I know your son Tommy does Zoom, and at the time he was requesting me to do it, I wasn't interested in it because I didn't have time for one thing, and for another thing, I just didn't understand what it was all about. Now that I have a little more understanding about it, like I say, if he wants to help you guys, both of you guys, if you wanted to get on, and we could do an interview with you guys, and that would be great. So that's just some of the things we're thinking about, working on, and again, have suggestions, please leave them in the comment. Send me an email, whatever it takes to let me know you're interested. And again, we have two people so far that are willing to go be the guinea pigs, or whatever you want to call it, but help us work out the bugs, and be the first ones to try this. And so if anybody else is interested or wants to get involved in this, and basically, like I said, you can send us whatever questions you want to ask, or want to talk about, whatever topics you want to talk about, documents, any kind of documents you have you want put up on the screen, we can do that. OBS is very, very easy to use as far as that's concerned, and I think it will be a good little format for us to play around with and see what we can do. I think it will help some, like I say, some of the struggling channels to get more subs, and that's always a good thing, I guess. Anytime you have more people watching, I mean, that's got to be a better thing. So, all right, I have talked long enough, and I went on and on and on and on. So, you guys have a great day. If you're like me, you're probably just kind of resting after yesterday. I tell you what, I ate too much, but it was an enjoyable time, so I wouldn't have changed it. But so, like I say, you guys have a great weekend, and get some rest, and we'll talk at you all later. So thanks for watching, and we will see ya.